Welcome to Behind the Launch, the place where you learn everything you need to know about upcoming products that can help your online business. I'm your host, Pieter du Preez, and today we're sitting down with 9 years successful online entrepreneur, Kevin Fahey, and we will be discussing a new program being released by him called Consistent Sales System. Now this system is the exact business model that Kevin's been using since 2008. And it teaches you how to correctly set up your online business from the start, and also how to take control and not rely on external sources for your own success. This is being launched on the 20th of August at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's get right to it. Hi everyone, and welcome to Behind the Launch. Today we're sitting down with Kevin Fahey to talk about his new product called the Consistent Sales System. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on. First time here. Absolute pleasure to be here.
Yes, I'm happy to have you here today. But before we get to the actual product, can you tell us a bit more about yourself as a first time on the show and get people a feel of where you come from?
Okay, it's actually a while since I told my story. I've been online since I bought my first domain in 2007. I suppose I went full-time in 2008. I started my first part of my business, I suppose, like everyone else, and a lot of people need to realize this, for the first 3 to 6 months, it was all a learning curve, doing a lot wrong, making a lot of mistakes. I think then, once I realized basically how to build an email list, I started seeing really good results in my business. I probably reinvested everything I earned for the next 3 or 4 months, and I actually quit it. I quit my job then in September 9 years ago. So from there, I think a lot of people, and this is an important part, I was generating around $1,500 a month when I quit my job, which was enough to pay the bills, but my current job only really did that anyway. But I was still able to get my business to that level. From there, when I quit my job, I probably locked myself in front of the computer for 12 hours a day for around 6 months. And my business went from, you could say, it went from $1,500 a month. The next month we did 3,000. Next month we did 5,000. We'd come into the new year, I think in February of the new year, we actually hit 22,000. And then around April of that year, we did a kind of a launch where we hit 33,000. So it was really, really good. That was my business model from, I would say, from 2008 to 2011. It was all revolved around email marketing. I used to spend hundreds of dollars in solo ads every single day. I used to get a lot of leads, and I used to sell solo ads as well. Come 2011, I would say I started to launch my own products and services then on a more regular basis. We started off with a software, a list building software. It was $97 a month. That did pretty good. And I probably stuck with that software for around, I would say, 2 years. We used the software ourselves. We brought in new members, etc. So then, say 2012, 2013, in my opinion, the arse completely fell out of the solo ad industry. I actually wrote a report on it 3 or 4 years ago. It was called Solo Ad Escape. To me, it went from, a lot of people might, Aidan said it on your course, he said, you went from getting a 300% ROI down to getting a 10% ROI. Yeah. So this was a problem. I built, because I suppose I was inside the industry for so long, I actually built a list of 265,000 people. Wow. That was the maximum I had. But I was getting 1% open rate, 1% click-through rate. It was just really, really bad results because I was selling solo ads at the time. And I think the marketplace got so educated about what solo ads actually are. Yeah. The people on the list they were pissed off at me. They were annoyed at me for selling solo ads all the time and not actually offering enough value. So I made money in the time, but I knew in order for my business to survive, I needed to make a switch. So rather than buying traffic all the time and just selling it out to other marketers, let's change my business where I started offering value. We started doing more blogging, we started doing more Facebook videos, we started putting out more products on a regular basis. So the big change in that was every 6 months I was removing around 50,000 from my list. After a year, I think instead of 265,000, I had less than 40,000. And now I've less than 30,000. So for the past 6 years, I've been consistently decreasing the size of my list while actually earning a lot more money. Simple reason is I found out who were paying attention to me. I gave them attention they deserved, and I let everyone else go. So yeah, I put all the efforts into product creation, I would say 2013, 14, 15, even 2012.
Yeah.
And in 2014, I actually started doing high ticket. I would say high ticket. I would say coaching and consulting. Throughout my years of list building, people were looking at me as the expert when it comes to list building. So I created products on that, and it worked out very well. After creating so many products, people were looking at me as the product creation expert. So I started creating products on how to create products. Okay. And I actually started taking on coaching clients. We took on coaching clients between, let's say, group coaching for $500 up to $5,000. We had a lot of success in that. So that's been my business model for the past 2.5, 3 years, where we create new products, we do a little bit of affiliate marketing, and we have the coaching series we run twice a year as well. So yeah, I don't know if that's the answer you were looking for, but yeah, that's my history from where I've come from to where I am today.
Yes. That's an interesting story. And one thing I also want to iterate on is the fact that you said, I mean, you did buckle down and spend like 12 hours a day for 6 months once you went full tilt on the online business. And I mean, just the point there is, if you want to make something work, it's not going to happen by putting in half-ass effort. You have to go full tilt. But that kind of brings us onto the topic why we're here. Let's talk about the product you're launching on the 20th of August, Sunday, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, correct? Called the Constant Sales System.
Yeah, the Consistent Sales System. I'm very happy with this product because the people I've given it to already, the feedback has been pretty good, and I know it's going to help a lot of people. Yeah. Right. The reason I created this was, in 2000, only November last year, we purchased a house. The house was a complete mess. I needed to spend 6 months refurbing the house. Cost a lot of money. I even we got a guy who works with me daily in the office. The two of us just turned to construction for 6 months and completely walked away from the business. All I did is I worked on the business actually 2 hours a day. Keep in mind, my business was built already. But I understand this business very well. In order to make money, you need to put out new products, you need to get in new leads, and in order to get cash flow going, you need to make sales. So, already, as I said, I created close to 25 products over the years. Now, keep in mind, we can talk about that afterwards. You don't need a product, and I'll show you guys solutions as well on this interview. But I had, you could say, 8 to 10 main products that I continue to sell all the time. Okay. And rather than creating a new product and doing a new launch, I simply took my past efforts of the products I have, and I developed a system that I could actually sell them. In our business, probably every single week we were doing a private promo selling one of our products, and every 2 to 3 weeks we were doing a semi-launch. We weren't going along and messaging 100 affiliates or asking them to promote. We were just simply putting our launch out there. Yeah. I got enough attention on day one that a few affiliates jumped on board, so we had a lot of mini launches in 2017. Okay. So reason number 2, and it's in the first and second paragraph of the report. When you do affiliate marketing, or when you've got your own products, generally I make 3 times the amount of money selling my own products and services compared to an affiliate product. Reasons would be, 1, I get 100% commission. 2, they trust me and they trust my products. They're always going to be easier to sell your own products to your own list. So the end result is around 3 or 4 weeks ago, I took out a calculator and I calculated all my inner promos this year, which did not include affiliate marketing and did not include any high-ticket coaching. And basically the number worked out at $594 per day on average, without actually having to create a new product. So I thought it was really impressive. So I ended up starting to write a report, and the report it was a simple idea of 10 ways to sell your own product versus 10 ways to sell a special offer and get it a lot of attention. And the more I kept writing, the more I came back to the report over the weeks. I ended up with 25 reasons or 25 methods that people can use to sell their product all year round.
Okay.
So, yep, that's the report in itself. Included, we've got we've got 3 training videos which show you how to set up your products on various networks. There is a bonus training webinar, which is an hour and 20 minutes. It's called the Super Funnel Training, and it's a massive mind map of, you could say, my entire business, or the funnel where high ticket clients come along and they pay us $5,000. We open this mind map and we build out their business according to the mind map. So it's taught inside the training. You get that. And then there's another, I think it's an extra bonus. You get 15 videos on how to come up with products, come up with ideas, and get traffic.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's the extra PDFs. So there's a lot in the actual course.
So, I mean, you did talk about internal promotions, promoting to your own list. So who's this actually for? Say people that do not have a list. Who's this for? Do you need a list already, or do you know to be a seasoned marketer already, or what's the target audience?
Okay, I would say, let's just grab a drink of water. In order to sell something, in order to make money online, you need to have something to sell. Makes sense. If you don't have anything to sell, you can't make money. Now, does it work for affiliate promotions? Yes, it can to a certain degree. You can pick out products that you're interested in promoting, and you could contact a vendor and you can ask them to set up a special offer going by the methods that you will learn here, and conversions will be just as good. The other way is, if it's actually inside a site, we give people access to a PLR membership site as well. There's over 4,800 products there, and they get 5 days of free access, 0 cost whatsoever. So when I started off, I made a lot of money with OTOs by using PLR and MMR. I would take a PLR product, I would add my name to it, I would put an add to cart button on it, and I would sell that, because I did not have the experience, knowledge, or time to actually create my own products. I used PLR to a certain degree, and I sold a lot, and it did work. Another reason, I purchased 5 resell software. It cost me $197, but it was a special offer. You'd often see them. A lot of people already have these. If you buy a software or a plugin, and then there's a reseller package with it, you're like, okay, well, I can use this method all year round. So I knew I completed the report. I would say this works in my business. It works all around. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go out to buy some resale products. I bought 5 softwares, and now we've already got 2 set up. So you can take anything that you've purchased a reseller license to in the past and apply this method. So for the person, I suppose that goes depends on what level you're at. But if you're someone that already has your own product, I know a lot of people have created a product in the past, and maybe they launched the product and they never got the results they expected from it. They only made 20 or 30 sales. And this is a big mistake, and this is what we teach them all around. That product is it's a piece of real estate. It's an asset that you can use over and over again. So rather than just walking away from the launch, back to the drawing board, create a new product, or quitting because you're disappointed at your results, well, you can apply this and look, there's 25 methods that anyone can use to continue selling that one product. I even put a paragraph in the report there that, let's say you've got 2 or 3, 4 products or services, and you don't want to do any affiliate marketing. Well, you can apply a method every single week to your business, continue to recycle them over and over again, and have a consistent stream of income without creating anything new, without doing affiliate marketing, or without doing any coaching.
Okay. So sorry to interrupt, Kevin. I mean, so just to be clear, like I said, what audience are we targeting here? And the levels you mentioned. What level do you need to be for this course to be beneficial?
I would say if you've got no email list and you're not building your email list, that's mistake number one. This product or no product you buy online is going to help you. You need to start building your email list. You need to understand that. Now, my mentality on that is get a squeeze page up, put an offer in front of it, let it be PLR or whatever, and start driving traffic through social media, through YouTube, through blogs, etc. If you are, and this is where a lot of people, I believe, are struggling. Let's say you have an email list of 50 subscribers or 100 subscribers or a few hundred subscribers, and you're just not getting any results. You're doing a little bit of affiliate marketing, but your list is not really responding to you. Well, one of the best ways to gain a little bit of authority in this industry is put your name on a sales page. So apply what I've just said, get a resale rights product, a PLO product, a white label product, whatever, and apply this method and get your name on the sales page. When you start getting customers that actually bought your own product, they're worth 10 times more than a normal lead. So you have the opportunity to now jump into the deep end and actually make this work. If you've launched a product, you've over 1,000 subscribers, or even if you're generating $1 million online every single year, you will love this product as well. You will just read it and go, there's 2 minutes now I can apply in my business. Thank you, Kevin. Send an email, and if you've got a big list, you can make thousands of dollars. So it applies to everyone, in my opinion.
Okay, cool. So, and just a summary again, what exactly do you learn in this program? We already mentioned there's some video training, there's reports, and I've been to the members area. There's a whole lot of information in there. But does it take you, like you said, it's for everyone, does it take you from the beginning to where you want to be? So like you start with list building and then how to create your own products. Does it include all of that?
I would say yes and no. When you're inside the members area, the first thing you're going to receive is the PDF report, which outlines the 25 minutes. Now, inside that report, there's an exercise sheet and there's a conclusion paragraph as well. So maybe you read that report and you say, Kevin, I've never launched a product before. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I never leave my customers hanging like that. The next report it's actually a bonus report I only wrote 2 weeks ago, but it's 11 questions to success. If you can answer these 11 questions, you're already set. If not, you may apply to make sure the answer is yes. It's very, very simple. Are you building your email list daily? Are you offering content to your subscribers and followers daily? If the answer is no, make it the answer yes. So that would be the next report, I would say, basics. So then you've got, as I said, you've got 3 videos there. Each of them videos are a half an hour long, and they show you how to set up the product from A to Z on each network. So you're going to have no questions about that. And then I said the last bonus is it's 15 videos on how to create the idea, create the product, get traffic, everything like that. So again, you're going to have no questions left unanswered there. And I suppose for people that want to get into my mind a little bit more, I've included the 3 reports. One is Sold About Escape. I said I wrote that 3 years ago. I updated it 12 months ago, but it shows people how I took my business from $5,000 to $20,000 per month, and then $20,000 to $40,000. I wrote a book 18 months ago. It was called Dropout Entrepreneur. It's over 100 pages, but basically it's kind of a book of my life story over the past 10 years. They say how I left school when I was 15. I traveled all around having a good time, and I'm 33 now. We finally have our house, wife, 2 cars, and we've generated millions of dollars online. So I'm just going to take you inside my mind and show you the kind of mindset is what helps these things happen. And the last report is 6 ways to increase your open rates.
Okay. So on that, so is that everything included in the front end? So all this content?
All of that is the front end. I
Wow.
really over-deliver.
Okay, that's pretty good, pretty cool. So let's move on to, is there any upsells once people pick up the front end?
On the front end, no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's everything.
But is there any one-time offers?
Yes. One-time offer is $197. This is an accumulation of every single product that I've created since 2008. There's over 25 products inside that. There is hours and hours of training that was exclusively for the members, and you've got bi-weekly coaching webinars every second Wednesday for life. Now, so let me explain. The product is called IMVIP Training. We created a site 2.5 years ago to basically, I put my products in there for my high-ticket coaching clients. Everything was in that site. And then I started selling the site for basically $27 per month. Mm-hmm. This year, we had to increase the price to $47 per month because there is just so much value in there. It is live training every 2 weeks. It's worth $1,000. And we normally sell lifetime for $497. Okay. For this Warrior Special launch from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, instead of paying $497, we're knocking 61% off and selling it for $197. So I suppose the important point to look at this, it's not like a normal funnel. Maybe you've got $47 upsells, 67, 97, etc. The 197 just everything. There's no more upsells. I have no more products. Anything I release in the future actually goes inside that for the members.
Okay. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, so you say that's, and I mean that's like you're a member on the site for life if you do the 197, and all future products will be released on there. You say there's bi-weekly live webinars, and is it like a community where you as an internet marketer can constantly learn and grow your own business? Is that what the whole idea is about?
That's exactly what it is. Every 3 months I will go in and I'll put a list of 10 upcoming webinars. Now we're actually coming close to the end of these 10, so the next week I'll just put in 10 new topics. But over the last 10 weeks or 20 weeks, 10 webinars we covered was, we started off with basics, setting up your blog and branding. Then I think the next webinar was basic social media and branding. And then we got into squeeze pages and follow-up emails. We provided templates for the emails, provide everything. And then we moved on. The last two webinars were all about Facebook targeting, Facebook branding, Facebook paid ads. And I think we're going to start doing a little bit of our product creation over the next few weeks as well. And what we realistically, because we do them so often, I'll either be teaching you a new topic that I've learned, or we'll end up recycling and going back over beginner trading, affiliate marketing, product creation. Mm-hmm. Inside the course, I suppose there's 12 main sections. It's kind of brought down into 12 months where you can jump straight into month 6 if you want. But month 1 this is a roughly how it's done. Month 1 is newbie training. So if you don't have a website, you don't have a blog, I put together 33 videos how to set up that. Month 2 is email marketing. Month 3 is affiliate marketing. Month 4 is webinars. You get access to all the webinar replays. As I said, product creation, Facebook, high ticket coaching and consulting, analytics and tracking, everything.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. I mean, it kind of is like a one-stop shop. You'll find everything you need to learn in that program. No, fantastic, Kevin. So before I let you go, I want to find out, is there any words of wisdom, so is there any words of wisdom you can share with my viewers on what it takes to be successful?
To me, what it takes to be successful, I think I covered it right on this call, was if you want to get some authority in the industry and you want to get your subscribers to respect you, which makes them buy from you, you need to get your name on an actual sales page. Mm-hmm. And that is the difference. Other than that, I think people look at you. If you're not selling your own product, you're not the expert. And you cannot build followers unless you're the expert. You don't have to be a genius or Einstein, but just be able to, I suppose, deliver some value. If you can't do that, there is so many opportunities out there where you can buy reseller rights to products, authorship to products, and just use that as your starting point. But that's what is required, in my opinion.
Okay, no, cool. Thanks for that, for sharing that. Kevin, I'm going to let you go then, and I want to thank you again for being on our show. Thanks for sharing all of that with us, and all the best for the launch. Again, that's 20th of August at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and it's called the Constant Sales System.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers. It was an excellent being here. I enjoyed our interview.
Yes, it's early morning over here and over there, so long day. A long day ahead of us, so, and especially for you getting the launch ready for in 2 days' time. But all the best for the launch. Cheers. And best of success. Thanks, Kevin. Bye-bye. And there you have it, guys. If you are ready to start your online business the right way, be sure to click the link below and pick this up. You will also get my exclusive bonuses, which will complement this system. Be sure to subscribe and please leave a comment below to help me make this show the best it possibly can be for you, my subscribers. And that's it from me, Pieter du Preez.